Hello, it's Gloria here from Gloria's Greetings, just with a little bit of an update on our little bee journal. I wound up doing most of it off camera. We had some power outages. Today is April 4th when I'm filming this, and it is a snowy April 4th. Crazy, crazy, but hopefully this is the last of our winter weather. So I just wanted to show you the journal that is for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I have a couple little finishing touches to do and then it will be complete. So this, as you can see, I have a problem. I can't stop decorating. So this is a bit of a gator mouth, but that's okay because I put some eyelets in and we're gonna have a closure. I'm just trying to figure out, I kind of think I'm gonna have the ruffled ribbon. I did use this green chiffon in the journal, but I think I like this better. So when we're done the flip through, I will add the ribbon closure to this journal. And I also just wanted to add a couple of these little bee trinkets. I wanted to glue a couple on the cover, probably 3, maybe one up here, or we'll see. So I got to do that at the end too. So just 2 little things to do. So before we get to the journal though, I just wanted to show you a bit of a haul, not really a haul, but marketplace. I got 2 wonderful punches. It's the Martha Stewart Around the Page punch. A corner punch and a edge punch, and I think I have the instructions that came with it. It was brand new in a box. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace for $5. So hey, can't say no to that. And I love how they fold up, so they're a little bit more compact. So I got those 2. And I also treated myself on Amazon. I ordered the Euro tag punch. I have been wanting it, and I ordered this one. It's really, it's heavy duty, but I'm quite pleased that I got it. It's something that I've kind of wanted for a while, and it's a nice big opening for the top of the tag. I know my fellow junk journals will appreciate the purchase. So that was that. So you will see some of those tags in this journal that have that on the top. So I just wanted to start off with the spine and the cover. So I did do some mixed media on the cover with the stencil, adding some gold around the edges. I kind of wanted it to look rustic. I did my signature strings on the outside. So I did add a few beads, not a ton, but I'm not an expert beader. It's kind of something I'm just sort of learning. So I added just a few beads, I hope you can see that, to the outside of the signature strings, just to make them look a little bit nicer. I did strengthen this spine, just in case anyone was wondering, because it is an older book. It does have some wear. It is vintage, but I lined it with Tyvek, so that will add a lot of strength to the inside of the spine. So I also put in a hitch post, and I did a little ribbon kind of dangle. Oh, if I could get it to show. Here, let me get it to go straight. Anyway, and there is a little bee charm on there, if you can see that, a little other charm I made, and a little bell, and some just various ribbons. I thought that looked so pretty down the spine of the journal. And I also did a bee on the back with the stencil. So that is the outside of this journal. The only other thing I want to do is add some of these little trinkets, like I said, and we'll put in the ribbon closure when we are completed. I haven't signed my journal yet, but I will do that after this video. So here is the inside cover. It is just 2 signatures. I did add a lace pocket on the inside. I did this tag. I do have it on a video. It's a double-sided pocket tag. I use paint chips for the little journaling cards, and I use that chiffon ribbon here. I love it. It's so pretty. And I did crinkle the bottom. So I think this was a Tag Me Tuesday challenge that I did last week or the week before. So there's two little journal cards in there that I backed and covered the paint information. And I had these papers that were basically the gist of my journal that I used to decorate. They're quite thin, which is good because I just added what was left here and there throughout the journal that I didn't use to decorate a page to put in a pocket because they're thin, so they don't take up as much room. So here's the first signature. Just a little piece of designer paper. This is from Stampin' Up. I did a little flip out here. Lots of writing space there. So then I did some of my shorts here. I have a tiny little piece. I put a bee stamp on it. This is a vintage piece of book page, like the cover of like the front cover, the blank pages. I do believe that is what that is. I have some address book here. I just wove some of the, what is this stuff called? Anyway, that kind of ribbon. Eyelash trim. There we go. Another little coffee dyed page here. I just kind of scrunched it up for some interest. Coloring book page. I added a little bee. There's lots of journaling space on the back and some stenciling. This is an old piece of computer paper that when you used to have the printer that went, I don't remember what it's called. But anyway, I just wove some eyelash trim, made a pocket. This is a tag I had in my stash. So a lot of the stuff in here I had in my stash and I just decorated it up. So I just added a couple bees and that lives in there. Just a piece of lined paper, a piece of graph paper that I pulled out of my Smash book that I don't have but never used, and I like the paper and I like the colors. So I did put a little bit of the eyelash trim and it keeps coming off the bottom, so I am going to have to glue it. I've glued it in a couple other spots, but I'm going to glue the end there so it stays. So here's a little paper bag with a little tuck spot, a little bee journaling card lives in there. And then there's lots of journaling space on the back. Another just journaling page, a little doily, a little music page at the fly and the bumblebee. I thought that was cute. And on the back, I decorated it with a little card. I just made a small pocket. I added a piece of ephemera that's quite thin in there. And I kind of like my little file folder. I thought it was kind of cute. I just kept it simple. I stamped on it, lots of journaling space. So I like the green. I think it kind of gives it a little bit of a pop. Some nice yellow construction paper there that can be journaled on. A vellum page that I did make a pocket. So I just stuck another one of those very thin pieces of paper in there that could be journaled on the front and back. So this is where I ran into an issue. So I just for any newbies, I had this very, very vintage book. It is very crunchy paper, like it's fragile. And then, not thinking, I had done painted paper on it through a stencil. I did some of my sprays. And then when I put it in the book, I loved it. Guess what? The edges kept tearing. It was just so fragile. So I recently saw this on Gail Agostinelli, and also she referenced Natasha Books, or Natasha Treasure Books. Natasha at Treasure Books. They did like a journal with all decorative edges of the paper, and I really love that, and I may do that on my own, start one up one day as well. But one of them was using shapes. I used stamps, and I just loved it because I just made this like little bee traveling up the page, and it kind of you can see here, I tried to fold the paper edge over and it was just ripping. So whoever wins this journal, this page, probably you could put a little photo on it or something to help strengthen it. And just, it is durable, more durable now, but maybe just be a little bit more careful when you are using the journal. So, and I did it on the back side as well. So I really loved this page and I wanted to keep it in. Well, I had to because I had already sewn in my journal the signatures and I didn't want to undo it. So I thought, well, I'll just do something decorative on the edge. So there you go. There is always a fix for any problem. So there we go. So there's that one. This is a little Roxy's Creation challenge. It was a vellum pocket front tag, or a vellum pocket front, I guess. You make, use your vellum and make a see-through pocket. There we go. I can spit it out. And I did make this so it's a pocket or a belly band. You can see it goes right through. I haven't put anything in there. I'm going to leave that for the recipient. So, and I didn't bother clipping this closed because it does stay quite closed, and I didn't want to add any more bulk. So this is the center of this signature. It's just a printout I found it in my stash. It's on cheap computer paper. It's nothing fancy. I just love the little bee. But I like, because you can journal all around. So I thought that was kind of cute to put in this journal. So some more stenciling. So here's the other side of that painted paper. We're using oxide sprays on it. So there's the little bee edge. I just think that is so cute. So here's another little vellum page with the stamped bee. I just used some rusty staples to close this, and I clipped just some stationery paper together that can be journaled on. So I thought that was cute. This is a little element, was a Roxy's challenge. It's not a bee, but it's a butterfly, and I just think it's so pretty. So it's basically a book page pocket that you decorate, and then you add extra journaling space on the back. So there's a lot of writing space actually on this little piece of geography in your journal, and I just added a little tag to it as well. So that lives in there. And I just decided, because I didn't have a pocket and I kind of wanted the lace to hang down, I decided I would clip it in the page, and I clip it kind of lower down so I don't catch my butterfly. Sorry about my arm. With just a cute little heart-shaped pin clip, sorry. So there's the other side of that construction paper. So this is a very mobile piece. This is a hidden paper clip that I had done up. And I thought, well, you know what? I had another piece of that paper left, and I thought I'm going to stick it right here on this music page. It's just blank on the back. It's thin, but it kind of goes with the theme of my journal. So I thought, well, I'll leave that there, and then whoever receives this can move it around wherever they would like. This is the other side of the bumblebee song that we had, and a little doily. A little more paper. So here's the other side of that paper bag. I did leave this blank. I debated decorating it, but I think with a dark pen, you could even write on top of that. And then you can write on this side as well. And I included just a nice bright little journal card, and I included one of my little playing card specimen cards in there as well. So those live in there. So I hope whoever receives this enjoys it and uses it. So here's the other half of that graph paper that I pulled out of my Smashbook box, or a book, and it has I just did a side pocket. I made a couple window double journaling cards here. I just stamped the bee, cut out a circle just from cardstock, inked it up, stenciled it, and it lives quite well in there. More of that writing paper. The other half of the computer paper, this tag, I was going to do a video and then I forgot. I just did it. All these little pieces of paper I had left over from doing another project, and I had just kept cutting and throwing my strips to the side. So then I thought, you know what, why not make a little tag out of it, and add a little bee, little doily, and the word kind. And look at that, a cute little tag, bright and cheerful, from something that maybe we would have thrown away, the little scraps of paper. So here is the other side of the coloring book, some more of that coffee dyed address book paper, another sheet of the coffee dyed, and this is a Roxy's challenge where you put an image on a book page pocket that kind of elevates above the pocket. So in this one, I do think I glued it. Did I glue it on flat? Let me look here. I think I left a little pocket, but it is quite tight, so I don't know if I would use it as a pocket. But anyway, I just put a thin piece of ephemera in here that had a bee on it, and a cute little bee tag that I made from a printout I had in my stash. So there we go. That's the first signature. The second signature is got one of those pockets in it as well. Just has a little bit of bee ephemera, a tag, and ephemera in there. Some more coffee dyed paper. I did fold it up and just put a couple of the thin pieces of paper in there for extra journaling space. Another part of the shorts paper that I put in. This little bee similar to the front. Address book, coffee dyed paper. I just glued it up kind of different. Sketch. Oh, I think this is actually vintage sketchbook paper. That's what that was. The other, I did another pocket with that computer paper. And I just added a piece of the paper that I had that was kind of cheery and went with it, the sunflower theme with the bees, and another kind of journaling card there. And I wove the eyelash trim through this as well to add some texture. So this is a thin piece of paper there. The other side of that Smashbook graph paper, just a cute little bee journal tag in there. So lots and lots of writing space. More music page, the bumblebee, it says down here. Another one of those paper bags, I think. Yes. So if you win this and you live in Canada, if you look inside, you can see it's a Tim Hortons bag. But if you don't live in Canada, then you'll have a Tim Hortons bag from Canada. But anyway, so I just decorated it here with some circles on a Whack-A-Stack journal card that I had sewed around, and it fits actually really well in there, just like that. And you could even journal on this paper and on the back as well. So more of this paper. This is a Roxy's creation. It is a pocket here. Here, let me show you. So it's a pocket here. It's just more of that thin bee. I had some bee paper. So there's a side pocket here. There is a top loading pocket there. So I just did a cute little tag on there. I really like that tag. And then I put it on as a tuck. So there's the second of one of these journal cards that I did. A window double journal card with the bee and stamping and stenciling. I kept it very flat. So it goes in behind like this. This tag goes on the top, and I may add some ribbon to some of these tags. I just haven't done it yet. So that little bee lives there, and this paper lives in the angled pocket. And then as I was decorating this front, I have these tags from Louise Heinzel. I printed them off. I just love them. They're so cute. It's always time for journaling. So I made a little pocket out of the ticket. I printed it on some cardstock. And then I added a couple more of her tags. Journal with me. This is just a little ticket that I had punched. And then I just had this cute little flower tag that I thought went well in the middle to kind of break it up. So I thought that was really cute. I like this page a lot. So on the back, you can journal. Here's some book Latin dictionary page that I stenciled on. The recipient can move that paper clip here if they wanted. They could put a photo. You can even write across this in a heavier black pen as well. So this vellum, I didn't make a pocket on this one. I think I wrecked it. I think I glued the pocket and it made a mess. So I just cut it off and I kept it in. So there's another thing you can do in your journals. If you make a mistake, you can always fix it. So here's the other half, or the other vintage paper I added that I spray stained. And I had a lot of trouble with this piece. So as you can see, I had to use some of my faux tape on it to kind of strengthen it. I took a piece of coffee dyed ledger, and I took my little punch and I punched all along the edge, and then I just wove some eyelash trim through it to kind of add more texture. So at the front of the book, remember, I did the circles. So back here, I did this, and then I did have to strengthen it. I added some journaling space there as well. So I have this little card. I really liked it, and I stamped the Be Happy in it. I thought it was so cute. I just put it on as a corner tuck, and I took a piece of paper, designer paper. I had bought these at the dollar store, the 4x4 pattern block. They're nice to make a quick journal card. I have to admit, I have used them quite a bit. I have 3 of them. So I just used my new punch that I showed you at the beginning, and punched across the edge there, and that lives in there with a little bee on it. And then this just lives in the front there. I really like that as well. I love this card for some reason. I don't know why, but I really do. So here's the center of the signature, I think. Nope, not the center. Sorry. So this is a Roxy creation. It's a pocket and it has a flip tag on it. Now, this flip tag, I feel you can write all on it and even on the inside with a dark marker. So I have just added a little library card and a little B piece of paper here. And this book page pocket is made out of vintage Latin dictionary. And I am going to add some ribbon. I forgot. But I made this tag. I had made this book page pocketed tag. And then I glued it down onto this tag. It was plain, which I have journaling space on the back. And then I just stamped a little bit there. And because there's a pocket, I used another one of Louise Heinzel's little fun craft tickets. Junk journaling is not a hobby, it's a way of life. And that lives in there. I will add some ribbon there. I just forgot. So that has a pocket right there. And I do believe, did I or didn't I? I did. I glued it down. I always like to do that. There's a pocket here. It's quite small, but someone can put some of their little hidden treasures in there. So I like that page a lot as well. So this is a vintage piece of paper toll paper that was gifted to me by someone. So it is 1972. So it is vintage. I love the little bumblebees. The little kids are so cute. And it adds some journaling space as well. Oh, look at, I have a pocket here with nothing in it. Well, we're going to have to fix that. So I will fill that pocket before I send it out to the recipient. I thought I had a pocket somewhere that didn't have anything in it. So this is the other half of the vintage book page that has distressed sprays on it. And I love how I used music paper here and you can see all the treble clefs. I don't know. I like those little details. I think it's so cool. And I had to reinforce this is the same page as the other one with some of my Scotch tape that I made, or my vintage tape. And I added some eyelash trim. The other half of the little vellum, the Latin dictionary. Here is some of that construction paper with lots of journaling space. Some more of the lined paper there. The address book paper. This is a pocket. The other half of the bag, actually. The other half of the paper bag. So I did another one of those little paper pads 4x4 from the dollar store. I just stenciled on a bee and stamped the word kind, did a decorative edge on the front, and I stenciled the back too. So there's lots of journaling space there, and if that sticks out, it's kind of cute. And I had another one of these papers that I just folded in half. It's kind of goes with the theme of our journal from the papers I used to decorate the fronts of the signatures. And this is the other side of that Tim Hortons bag. So this can be journaled on too. And this. So here's some more music page, the other doily, the ledger paper, some more of this rice paper, the back of that computer paper. I made this tag. Oh, there's my Euro punch. See? I like it. I made a little pocket here. I put in a little tag of a fairy and some thistles here. And that lives in there. So that can be journaled on as well. I can get it in. There we go. And then the back is ready to be journaled on. And that lives in there. So here's some more of the shorts, the sketchbook paper, the coffee dyed, the address book, and our little bee. This is one of, from the Tag Me Tuesday with the pockets on each side of the tag. And you can see there I had used that paper again. To make journal cards, and that lives in this folded up pocket that I did with the coffee dyed paper. And on the back here, I folded it back. I was trying to use as much of this piece of paper as I could. I made a little guest check bee journal or tag, I guess you could call it. Yeah, so I ordered these and they're thin, the guest check. I was kind of disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. So I put one on the front, put cardstock in the middle, and then I put one with the back so you can see both sides, and there's lots of journaling space. So anyway, I don't know, where do you guys get your guest checks? Maybe I should check Amazon or Walmart. Someone said Walmart, I think. Added a little tab at the top, and that lives in there. And then the back of the journal. So in the back of the pocket, the lace pocket we have here, I added another one of the pieces of paper, and I had this cute little lace window tag. I added some ribbon on the edge and wrapped the ribbon around. I did a little bee charm on a safety pin or bulb pin, and it hangs there. I think it's so cute. So anyway, you can write on the back of this. So that lives in the back pocket. So everyone, this journal is up for grabs for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So if you are interested, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel. I will link the video down below. Please, you can like and comment on this video. I'd truly appreciate it. But I will link the video down below. That's the official contest entry, because I'm going to use YouTube comment picker. So that is the video you will have to like, comment on to be entered into the draw. The draw will be this Saturday, April the 8th, probably in the afternoon. Also, what was I going to say? I kind of think that's it. So I think I'll just add the closure to this journal, and I think I'm just going to take this pretty ruffled ribbon and find my fabric little ribbon scissors here and cut it in half, and I just think I'm gonna loop it through. Now, do I want to loop it through the back or the front? This is where I always get mixed up. What looks better? I think the front. I don't know. Well, if you get this, you can change it, because you can do it either way. I think I like it the other way. Yeah, I like it this way. So I'm going to loop it the other way. Sorry. I always forget. Let's try this again. We'll go through the front. I thought the tone of this ribbon went really well. I like this chiffon ribbon too, but it's a little more greeny for the cover, I think. Okay, how did I do that? I went this way, didn't I? I'll get it. I'll get it. There. So that'll be the front. And we will do the same in the back. I'm just folding my ribbon here off camera so I can get it even. I like this closure. I do this a lot. It's easy to me. I don't have to pre-measure anything like before I make a journal and then wind up having it too small. And then you just take it. Oh yeah, this ribbon is good. It has a little bit of give. Oh, isn't that cute? There's my little gator mouth of a journal. So there she is. So I think what I'll do is I will just going to add a few of these bees, and I'll have some pictures at the end on the front cover, and I will go through after again. I have to sign it yet, and I also have to put my letter in here to the journal recipient, whoever wins this. So this contest is open. I'm not putting any restrictions on it. So I just am so appreciative and thank everyone for my 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate people who constantly watch. Those who are new, I appreciate you too. Thank you so very much. So the draw will be on Saturday, and I will link the video down below that you need to go to comment on and like to be entered and to subscribe. Thank you so very much, everyone. Have a great day. Bye now.